This is our full video of gold extraction from this type of material. This is printer scanner bar, and as you can see here, this is containing tiny gold wire. If we look closer to our magnifying glass here also, what we're going to do here is to cut this one so that we fit to our glass beaker. Let's see the closer look later if we extract the gold wire here. So let's do it. So we cut this one in the middle so that we perfectly fit our beaker. Okay, done cutting, and next we add our beaker. And we put now our material here to our beaker. And covered with distilled water. Okay, and then we add magic liquid. And we are allowing here to react and cover our beaker here. And since the reaction is very slow, and we leave this liquid until tomorrow, so we don't in a hurry. I'm sure tomorrow will be complete extraction of tiny gold wire banding and some gold flashing into the green board. So let's update it tomorrow. And after 24 hours, this exactly look like there are some white forming at the bottom and some floating here. I think the scanner bar, I extract the layer that hold the gold wire banding, and maybe that is the cause of white precipitation here. Maybe this is silver chloride. So we allow this one to continue the reaction. This is my own experiment of the extraction of gold wire without heating. And if you want faster, so apply more acids and heat the solution to extract quicker. Any disrespectful comment, well, sorry, I will remove your comment. Okay, we back to our work here. As you can see, there's no reaction, and maybe the extraction of the gold has been done. So what we're gonna do here is to decant the liquid here to our filter paper. Pour slowly. So we start cleaning here piece by piece. So now we completely remove the fiber here, so Next, decant this liquid. Sticky liquid in the filter paper because of the tin. And don't worry, no more. If there is gold foil here, that is small amount. And here is our collected gold wire. So we clean up this one to see clearly. Estimated maybe half a gram or 0.3, 0.4, something like that. So we proceed for cleaning. Okay, adding hot distilled water. This can reduce the stick or caused by tin. Continue adding this one until you remove the white color here that is thin, but always allow to settle down the gold. Okay, to see clearly, the moving particle here is a gold foil, as you can see on the top, but in the middle at the bottom here is a tiny gold wire here. We zoom in if we see clearly. Yeah, the tiny gold wire has sank to the bottom. The camera isn't see clearly, but that's tiny gold wire here. Some gold foil here. Man. So next we proceed for aquarija. Nice gold wire. That's heavy, man. So let's proceed. And we transfer our material here into smaller beaker to measure our solution or HCl. Okay, let's proceed for aquarija, and we are using 29% HCl here. Okay. So we add 50 or maybe 75 ml HCl. Okay, and we use 70% HNO3 that I made. We start 3 ml here. Okay, and as you can see, the solution started to react. Turning into yellow color. This can take a few minutes. Then we are adding HNO3 here if necessary. And I think very slow reaction because we don't heat our solution. So we add more 3 ml here, total of 6 ml. The solution turning into darker into yellow, and the gold wire banding here is taking longer to dissolve because that is a solid gold. Now I hit the solution because the tiny gold wire here is taking longer to dissolve and the reaction is very slow. That's why we make a fire and put to the top. After 10 minutes of boiling, I think that's enough heating. So I will down the solution and allow to cool down. Uh, our solution here has reduced from 75 ml, and we are allowing here to cool down for filtration. I don't have stainless chloride here, but I think we dissolve all the gold. Okay, preparing filter paper here. For filter funnel here. Nice color of the solution. Yeah. Very nice. Nice boy. We use HCl for washing and the remaining dirty residue here. I use HCl to wash the remaining residue to avoid the low acidity of our cordia. Because of low acidity, it's very hard to precipitate the dissolved gold, and it can be helpful also to create more sulfur when precipitate using SMB. Yeah, that's awesome. Wattman filter paper create a nice crystal solution. And when it's done filtering here, then we wash with HCl filter paper. Okay, we're done washing here, and we transfer our solution into a taller beaker. And wash our beaker here with HCl. What we're going to do here is to precipitate our gold with using sodium metabisulfite. So as usual, we add little bit of sulfuric acid here, and as you can see, almost no reaction here. That's okay. We stir to dissolve the sulfamic. And the exciting part here is the precipitation. Let's go ahead and add sodium metabisulfite directly without dissolving any liquid. First spoon. Second spoon. Let's see what happened here. No changing color. 6.3. As you can see, no reaction. So it's there. Okay, changing color into dark. Very nice reaction here. Yeah, you're allowing here to turn into black without stopping our camera. So we add few amounts of water here to dilute the solution, as you can see. Solution turning into brown. Stirring. Okay, we stir our solution here. Bye. Let's zoom in. That is our precipitate gold. So we lower our camera here. Yeah, boy. Nice permission. That is our precipitation. Awesome. And that is our precipitation here. Our gold, small amount. We don't expect much gold in our material for hot distilled water here, then boiling to our fire charcoal. Repeat this procedure until the gold has cleaned. Maybe 3 to 4 times boiling. That is the boiling that I am looking for. And allow boiling until 10 minutes, then repeat this procedure 3 to 4 times. And then always allow the gold to settle down, and this is quicker to settle down. And once the gold has settled down, then decant the hot water here. After boiling 4 times, and we pour HCl here and wash to remove excess chemical and allow to boil. Then we allow boiling hydrochloric acid here for a few minutes. Okay, that is exactly hydrochloric boiling, and we allow this one to settle down. and cool down. And once the gold has settled down, then decant the hydrochloric acid here. The next steps is to add hot water multiple times and always allow to settle down. If you think that this process is taking longer, that's really true. If you see some video that taking shortcut, then it's not including the actual process. Every decant we capture our filter paper, and we keep this filter paper for the next recovery of gold. After multiple rinses of distilled water, and we place to a large beaker here, then pour a small amount of water. This is for drying our gold, and that is exactly look like. And once the water here is boiling and our gold inside the small beaker is dry, so we extract this one and we melt. That is our dried gold, and we add few amounts of carbonate here to extract from the beaker. Yeah, boy. And that is our gold. It's hard to detect, but we add to our crucible here slowly. Yeah, boy. So we keep away our camera here. So, okay, we start melting here. You need to be careful because this is powder and I see blown out. Our blowtorch here is very strong. Yes, small amount of gold. So let's take a look here. My goodness, very small, but that's fine. Our material is very small too, and that is the result of our work here. Very shiny. So let's take to our scale if how much we got. Okay, this is our recovered gold here, very shiny. So let's take to our scale how much we got here. Pang 0.41. Not bad for our very small amount of scrap, but we recovered gold. So thanks so much for watching, and God bless you everyone. Please like our video and share, subscribe.